Shall we carry on, Scott?
We do have a target in front of us, about 50 meters dead ahead. Looks interesting on sonar. Where are we? Is that
Those are hangers for life jackets?
I'm trying to work out what we're looking at here.
Basically, we're looking through a tunnel, so we're just looking at a very small portion of it, trying to orientate ourselves to where it is. Let's go back a little bit. Right on the corner of that little nest, is there something written there?
What's that?
Right there, right there. L-E-X. Oh yeah, stop there.
If there was ever any question,
the Petrel's crew are the first people to lay eyes on the Lexington since the day she settled on the floor of the Pacific. Now, by using their high-definition scans and removing the vastness of the Pacific Ocean, we can see her in all her glory. An extraordinary sight. Lady Lex has been scythed through as if by some enormous force. She lies amid a vast field of scattered debris. And her mighty frame is broken into 3 colossal sections, each hundreds of feet apart. On her flight deck, evidence of appalling violence. Where once planes landed and took off, there's now a gaping hole. What could have caused such massive destruction? Hours before she goes down, the Lexington is involved in a fight for her life. By 6 a.m. on the morning of May 8th, 2 Japanese carriers have entered the Coral Sea. The Lexington is one of 2 American carriers that come within striking range. The first ever sea battle between aircraft carriers is soon underway.
The first one to sight the other and launch their planes and get their strike in had a very good chance of winning the battle.
By 11 a.m., Lexington is under attack.
Once the Japanese planes were sighted, it becomes almost continual action and gunfire.
At the heart of the assault, one of the most feared Japanese aircraft. In May 1942, the Aichi is the fastest dive bomber in the Pacific War. Its speed of more than 260 miles an hour helps the Aichi sink more Allied ships than any other plane in World War II. It carries 2 small bombs under its wings and a devastating 500-pounder under its fuselage. The Lexington's gunners managed to shoot down 4 bombers. But just 10 minutes into the battle, disaster. An Aichi soars above the flight deck and drops its 500-pound ship.
The flight deck is not armored. The flight deck is thin steel. So bombs do go through it.
The bomb crashes through the deck just behind a gun turret and plummets deep into the ship's interior, where it explodes.
The attacks on Lexington left the ship a shambles.
She may be in shambles, but somehow she survives. In fact, her wreck is almost 100 miles away from the site of the battle. So, if the bomb didn't sink the Lexington, who or what did? Perhaps there's a clue to the fate of the USS Lexington in remarkable footage filmed after the battle. This shows how immediately after the attack, her crew begins repairs. This allows all her precious planes to return and land. So confident is the crew that by noon they're even asking about shore leave. They've no inkling of the disaster about to engulf them. Can the drained Rexham tell us what happened next? On the seabed, the Lady Lex still wears the scars of the battle she survived. One of the three massive sections, the bow, bears the punch hole of the dive bomb. But her other two sections were clearly thrown far apart by a force many times greater than a bomb. And that dive bomb hole is completely dwarfed by the cavernous space that's been gouged out of her flight deck. It all looks like Lady Lex has been ripped open from the inside. What could have done that?
There's a fracture in the ship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's broken badly.
On board Petra, the team studies the Lexington's original blueprints, and these reveal that like every aircraft carrier of her age, Lexington has an Achilles heel.
It's basically a floating airport. As you would at an airport, you need to have refueling tanks.
To fuel herself and her many planes, the Lady Lex is carrying 140,000 gallons of gasoline, running along a network of fuel lines. When she's hit, these are ruptured.
Gas vapor began to leak very slowly through the ventilation system and through the doors. It was time bomb waiting to go off.
A series of blasts culminates in a massive explosion around 3 p.m. Lexington can't take much more. Almost 3,000 crew rush to escape the inferno and are rescued by nearby ships. But even now, the Lady Lex is not quite ready to die. At the wreck site, there's one final discovery.
How is that?
This American torpedo is a haunting artifact from the Lexington's final moments. 24 hours ago, she had been the pride of the fleet. Now, the U.S. Navy decides to put her out of her misery. A U.S. destroyer at close range aims 5 torpedoes at the Lexington.
That's fine.
She slips under the water. Partly filled with gas and packed with munitions, she erupts in a cataclysmic explosion. It's this that tears the Lexington into the 3 broken pieces that are so striking in her wreck site. But the Lady Lex snatches victory from her own defeat. She may lie on the seabed, but the Japanese don't know that, and fear she could launch more air attacks. Their invasion fleet retreats and never returns to the calm sea.
The tides of war were beginning to change.
Petrel has moved 600 miles north, hunting another massive wreck from another critical moment of the Pacific War. Today, these waters are idyllic. 75 years ago, they are a scene of carnage. The Allies summon enough resources to attack and land on the island of Guadalcanal, seizing a strategic airfield from the Japanese.
Guadalcanal is one of the key turning points in the Pacific War. This is where the United States and its allies begin to push back.
For 3 months, battle rages on land and in the waters around the island as the Japanese try to take back the airfield. Now, Petrel is looking for a mighty warship that played a tragic role in that campaign. Her loss, it is said, breaks America's heart. Only 9 months old, the USS Juno is one of the most modern warships in the Allied fleet. With 40 anti-aircraft cannons and the latest strengthened armor, she's well equipped to resist Japanese bombers. She's also loaded with new technology, including radar. Among her crew of 697 are the most famous sailors in the United States Navy, the Sullivans.
All 5 resolved to join the Navy after Pearl Harbor. And not only that, they insisted on serving on the same ship.
The Sullivan brothers become household names. Yet just months after they volunteer, they're gone.
All the descriptions of the Juno explosion talk about its volcanic power. When the smoke cleared away, there was nothing to be seen of Juno.
The Juno disappears in an astonishing 30 seconds. What could make a ship blow up that catastrophic?
So we've got deck logs and war diaries from the other vessels of the USS.
Rob and Paul want to find the location of the Juno, one of the last great mysteries of World War II.
We have 3 positions reported for Juno, but all 3 positions are within about a mile, 1.3, 1.4 miles, so it's a very concentrated area.
After many weeks of searching, the crew finally has a target that looks promising.
The problem is it is very deep, and the north side is very treacherous.